Ok. Hello Facebook, hello YouTube. Chào mọi người đã đến với phiên chia sẻ sách mỗi tuần. Và hôm nay là ngày thứ 18 trong chuỗi 18 ngày trong chuỗi 21 ngày đọc sách. Thì hy vọng là các bạn đã gần hoàn thành cái mục tiêu mà mình đã đặt ra trong 21 ngày này. Thực ra thì cái mục tiêu nó đơn giản lắm, không nhất thiết là phải hoàn thành một cuốn sách đâu, bởi vì một cuốn sách nó có thể dày có thể mỏng, và các bạn có cái thời gian mà sắp xếp cho sách nó cũng hạn hẹp. Bởi vì nếu như các bạn trước nay mà chưa từng đọc sách ấy, thì cái việc mà đọc nhiều một lúc ngay thì nó sẽ khó, các bạn sẽ bị buồn ngủ hoặc là các bạn sẽ dễ bị nản. Thì mình để cái thời gian đọc sách hàng ngày cũng như là cái khối lượng đọc nó trung bình thôi. Nghĩ là đấy là một chiến lược tốt khi mà mình duy trì được, chứ không phải là mình đặt ra mục tiêu quá lớn xong rồi mình không đạt được. Duy trì được, bởi vì các bạn biết đấy, hết 21 ngày đọc sách này thì sẽ là 21 ngày đọc sách nữa. Bởi cứ đặt ra những cái mốc nho nhỏ như thế trên quãng đường mình đi thì mình sẽ cảm thấy mình đạt được một điều gì đó và nó có động lực. Okay, hi Andy, I can see you.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Yeah.
I set the volume of the PC is too low.
Is it too low? It's just nice for me.
Yeah, but mine's too low. Okay. I just saw the Facebook notification that you just posted some pictures, but I haven't seen it.
That's why I was late. Sorry.
I mean, you only post it when you feel like it, right?
No, that's why I was late for your Zoom.
It's fine. I mean, Facebook is for showing off and maybe express the feeling at the readily moment, I believe.
Yeah, so, when I'm free. And when I remember to do it.
You seem energetic today.
All the time.
Yeah, since the field trip, you seem energetic. Yeah. Like the nature.
Maybe I get like recharge after being in the forest.
So how's your weekend?
What happened? So it was very busy. I had to do a lot of work because next week I'll be traveling. And then I think I mentioned to you that my friends from Vietnam came to Singapore, and they brought their family and their teammates from the company, the conservation company. And so it was so nice to see them, because the last time I met them was before COVID. And so their baby girl is big now, like 2 or 3 years old. It was really nice to see the whole family. What's your weekend?
Yeah, you told me that he went there with family or maybe family purposes, but now he was with his colleagues.
So it's more like they set up the company, the husband and wife, and their team members, so their employees, have worked very hard for the past few years, and now they want to give a treat to their employees. So they book an agency tour to bring about 20 people to Singapore.
What's the name of the agency? I went to Singapore once with the agency named Saigon Tourist.
Oh, that one I'm not sure, because they are based in Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah, Saigon is another name for Ho Chi Minh. But in the tour, you wear a hat that has the Saigon.
Oh, theirs don't have.
maybe just
A different one.
yeah, maybe just a negotiation with the agency, like if they want a hat or not.
True. I can
Okay.
make you wear a hat next time you come.
Monday nature hat.
But the company's not paying.
Every gift that I receive from you has the Mandai brand on it. That's the very good propaganda for the Zulu.
They should give me a pay raise.
For my weekend, I am also busy. Actually, I'm considering working after this reading, after this sharing session, but I think I have to rest, like you suggest.
休息是为了走更长远的路。Okay.
What's that? Can you translate it?
It's what I said last week.
Ah,
Resting is so that you can walk longer in the future.
yeah, from my experience, that's true. When I working late, and on the next day I can do anything right, or maybe I lose focus. So
Yeah.
Okay, so have you got any book to share this week? Wow, looks like a book for children, but
I always read books for children.
but let me guess, it has a lot of pictures.
No, this time you're wrong.
I'm wrong.
So this is kind of like an essay. There are illustrations, but mostly they are essays
Essay.
written by children.
Is that too hard, or that's some kind of essay that I don't know about? Essay for my knowledge is kind of very complicated literature.
Oh no, it's not. So maybe I can explain what this Borneo Tales is about. I got interested to read this book because next week I'm going to Borneo for the first time.
Is that the
For the
place?
conference and then for primate watching. So I thought, I really want to learn more about Borneo through the eyes of the local kids. So this book is a compilation of 10 stories, 10 essays, short essays written by youth, so secondary school kids. It started in 2000, I think 17 or 16, where there was a workshop, a training workshop to teach kids how to write essays with an environment theme in mind. And so through the workshop, the children learn to write, and then there is a competition. The top 10 winners will get to be published their essays in this book. So then there were also illustrations. You can see like the turtle, and then you have sun bear, like this. Can you see?
Yeah, I can, but only the text part. Okay, I can see the bear now.
And then you also have like orangutan. The focus of this book, it's mainly on the sun bear in Borneo, but it also features other animals. I think recently in the news there was this sort of joke about the sun bear in China zoo being a man in costume. Did you read the news?
I saw the footage, like he's standing up, but like
Yeah.
a human.
Yeah, and the second post is about a sun bear waving that looks like a human, so they suspect that it's human, but it's actually a sun bear. So I thought that was quite interesting because the book that I read this week is about sun bear. And my thermal flask from Mandai is sun bear. You see?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I have to show you this book about sun bear.
But the sun bear who was in the footage, he kind of skinny, or maybe when he's standing up, he's skinny like that.
I guess so. When they are standing up, it's more elongated. So I didn't see the photos very clearly, whether is it malnourished or is it just because it's standing up so it looks thinner. But yeah, so I thought that's very interesting that the book I'm reading is all about the sun bear. Mainly, the essays talk about, you know, the threats that sun bears face in Borneo, deforestation, poaching for pet trade, and so on. But they also share about the hopes that people can coexist with sun bears. At the end, they also feature this Borneo Sun Bear Rescue Center that is based in Borneo. And I know the director. He was in Singapore for a conference last time. So his work was wonderful. And now when I'm reading this book, I realized that, hey, you know, it's actually talking about his rescue center. So I thought it's quite a nice full circle.
Yeah.
I think I will just highlight one essay of the 10 essays that I read.
But let me first translate it to my Vietnamese audience. But where's Borneo?
So Borneo is to the east of Vietnam. You have Vietnam, and then you have Malay Peninsula, Malaysia and Singapore. And then to the east, you have a large island. This large island is called Borneo, and it has 3 countries: Malaysia, Indonesia, and Brunei.
Maybe I should travel more. Ok. Andy vừa mới chia sẻ với mọi người một cuốn sách về các cái bài luận của học sinh cấp 2 viết về cái mối đe dọa của các loài gấu. Gấu chó. Sun bear là gấu chó. Ok. Cái loài gấu này thì nó khá là thân thiện với con người, thế nên là cái việc mà để cho học sinh cấp 2 viết về gấu chó nó sẽ khơi dậy cái tình yêu thiên nhiên, gần gũi với thiên nhiên hơn từ bọn trẻ. Thì có lẽ đấy là một trong những cái mục tiêu truyền thông cũng như là giáo dục của cái dự án này, và các cái bài luận của cái thời gian mà diễn ra cái cuộc thi này, như em đi nói thì nó khoảng 2019 sao đấy, 2017, 2019 gì đấy. Thì có lẽ là có qua nhiều cuộc thi và đã tổng hợp được khoảng hơn 10 cái bài luận để đưa vào cuốn sách này. Và cô ấy ngay sau đây sẽ chia sẻ với mọi người một bài luận mà cô ấy cho là đáng chia sẻ nhất. Ok. Andy, can you share the highlight essay that you think people should hear about? Your mic is off.
Like I mentioned, this essay is written by secondary school children, so it's from their lens, from their eyes, looking at the situation of the Borneo sun bears. One story is about a community of animals. So it's like animal kingdom. You have the pygmy elephant, you have monkeys, you have sun bears. So they were living in this village together. One day, one of the sun bear realized that in his garden, his papaya was being stolen. So there was a thief. So then he went to ask around, you know, do you know who's the thief? Someone is stealing my fruits. Then they said, oh no, this thing never happened in our peaceful village. Second day, the elephant's mango was stolen. So they said, oh no, it's not just one time. There's really a thief in our community. We really need to find out who is this thief. So then they went to investigate. Then they realized they see footprints of a sun bear. And so the villagers were saying, or the animals, they were saying, it must be you. So this sun bear, they say, because you are the only sun bear in our village. So you must be the one who has been stealing our fruits. Then the sun bear was like, no, it wasn't me. I've been living here with all of you. You're my friends. I won't be stealing the fruits. But nobody believed him because he was the only sun bear. And so he said, I will investigate and prove my innocence. But he was alone. Nobody was helping him. So he was like investigating. He really couldn't find a thief. And he was feeling very hopeless. Like, you know, I don't have my friends. I'm the only sun bear here because my family was killed by poachers. And then, you know, the authorities moved me to this village to live with this community. But now the community don't want me. How? And then suddenly he sees some movements and was smelling some fruits. So then he went to the bush and then found another sun bear. The sun bear was eating fruits stolen from the garden. So they said, it must be you. You were the sun bear that was stealing all our fruits, and now everybody is accusing me of stealing the fruits. So then this second sun bear was very scared. I was like, oh no, but you know, because my family were killed by poachers and the authorities put me here, but I don't have a place to stay. I don't know all of you. I'm very hungry. So I went to steal some fruits and I'm very sorry. So then the first sun bear felt the situation was the same as me because my family was also, you know, taken away from me. And then now you're in this situation with the same, you know, same problem. And so he wants to help this sun bear because he also sees him as a family. So he brought him back to the village and say, I found a thief. And initially, all the villagers were very angry. So it must be you. We need to kick you out of the village. But then the first sun bear explained, you know, the reason why this sun bear was here was because, you know, same as all of us, we are all orphans. Our home were destroyed, you know, by threats, by poachers. And so we need to give him a home and a family so that, you know, he will be taken care of. So then the villagers felt that, you know, yeah, we are all in the same situation. We shouldn't kick him out, and we will treat him nicely as a family member. So happy ending. But you know, it's a very nice, I would say, way that this kid wrote about the problem of how sometimes you would blame others and not see yourself in this person's shoes. But then once you give the person a chance to explain the difficult situation, there might be ways that you can help each other. And at the same time, it also highlight the problem of poaching that is affecting a lot of animals in Borneo. So I felt very touched by the story. The end.
That's amazing. I think that's a very well-written story.
And also a well-expressed story. Am I good at storytelling?
Yeah, very good. I can see the sun bear, you know, accusing of the sun bear. When the two they found each other in the bush, I can feel it.
Good.
Yeah.
You want to explain in Vietnamese?
Yeah. Eddie vừa mới chia sẻ cho mình một cái câu chuyện được viết khá là thú vị, kiểu cái cách sắp xếp cũng như là cái cách mà Andy kể chuyện cũng rất là cuốn hút, thì mình ghi nhớ rất rõ về nội dung của nó. Mình sẽ chia sẻ ngay bây giờ, đấy là về một ngôi làng mà ở đấy có các cái cá thể thuộc các cái loài khác nhau, nghĩa là không có con thứ hai nào ở đấy cùng một loài cả. Thế và trong một cái giả tưởng là bọn chúng có thể canh tác và trồng trọt, thì đã nảy ra một cái tình huống là ở đó mọi người bị mất trộm hoa quả từ vườn, và khi mà mọi người nghi ngờ là có kẻ trộm ở trong ngôi làng thì tất cả các cái con vật đã đi điều tra và phát hiện ra có dấu chân của con gấu chó. Thì ở trong làng chỉ có một con gấu chó thôi và con gấu chó ấy bị kết tội, nhưng mà gấu chó thì khẳng định là mình không làm điều đó. Thế và gấu chó tự tìm bằng chứng để thanh minh cho chính mình. Thế và gấu chó đã phát hiện ra có một con gấu chó khác cũng ở trong một cái gọi là quá khứ giống như con gấu chó một, gọi là gấu chó một đi. Thì gấu chó một bị là nạn nhân của cái việc săn bắn, và gấu chó một may mắn sống sót và đến ở với một ngôi làng này. Thì gấu chó hai cũng gặp cái tình huống tương tự, nhưng mà cậu ấy chưa có ngôi làng của cậu ấy. Thế và khi mà đã tường tận câu chuyện thì gấu chó một dẫn gấu chó hai ra trước dân làng và chia sẻ thật câu chuyện, và họ cùng chung sống với nhau và cùng nương tựa với nhau. Thế thì đây là một cái bài viết rất là dễ thương, và cũng như là cái cách dẫn chuyện rất là thông minh để mà nói lên một cái vấn đề mà nó không thực sự như là tồn tại ở trong câu chuyện, mà chỉ là một cái hậu quả mà dẫn đến những cái tình huống mà đang xảy ra. Nên mình cảm thấy nó rất là nhẹ nhàng, và một đứa nhóc cấp 2 mà viết được như vậy thì có lẽ là hơn mình rồi. Mình cũng chưa bao giờ có thể nghĩ được điều này. Okay, Andy, can you share more about the book?
That's it.
That's it. Okay.
I put a lot of energy to tell the essay. Now I'm very tired. So I'm done.
Okay, so I guess it's my turn.
Yes, please.
Well, I don't want to make more comment about that book, because I think if I find it interesting enough, I should read it. Let's not make a comment when you haven't read yet. But I think you have done your part in urging people to read that book, because I feel like it's very interesting. And also about people give others a chance to explain, and give yourself a chance to listen. And I also reading a book called Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Have you ever heard of this book?
I heard of this phrase about men are from Mars, women are from Venus, but I don't know it's actually a book.
Yes, maybe the book name just phrasing a idiom or some, I don't know. That's possible, because in our culture there's no idiom like this. So what's your understanding of this idiom?
Actually, in Chinese there is. If I say it in Mandarin, 男人是从火星，女人是从金星. So it's basically men are from Mars and women are from Venus. I don't know. I think it meant that Mars is more fiery, hot temper, very straightforward thinking, whereas women, because if you think about Venus, maybe they would think of this planet as being fickle-minded, many thoughts, indecisive, something like that, like very more emotional. Yeah, so making a reference between the two sexes.
So as the name indicates, the book is written for men and women to understand each other, so they have a better marriage life, or maybe love life. And I have only read first 4 chapters, and basically is 100% correct when describing men, but women, I don't know, maybe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, interesting. And they give also the solution or maybe the translation to women's and men's meanings in their actions, and that's the author also emphasize on giving each other a chance to explain and give yourself a chance to hear more. And for the takeaway information that I think is useful is that men like to solve problem. Like they tend to give idea and solution to anything that woman and anybody say something to them, and they always thinking about what's the solution and what can they do about that, and that's cause men to have pressure and maybe tend to be to be depressed, or maybe lack of empathy and lack of emotional gesture towards others. Yeah. And women, the author said, women are, like you said, it's more emotional, and they tend to express their thoughts, their feeling by words, and the word is not necessarily correct in a logical way. Sometimes it's exaggerated, but that's their feeling. Like they feel more than they can say, and they want to express it as much as they can. But that's where the problem comes between men and women. So when men want to solve problems, women feel like he didn't listen, or he didn't care about her enough. So and when women feel that, and women have a reaction like it's negative reaction on what men could what men just said, and then men feels like they're useless. They cannot solve the problem of women. Just gave out earlier, so everyone is not happy, and the first 4 chapters is just a translation, and urging either gender to listen and express the way that the other wants to, or maybe be able to receive. So, yeah, this is the first book that I haven't note any. I make note in every book before, but there's a friend. He told me that this book club is kind of hardcore for any beginners, or maybe non-reading enthusiasm. So I want to make it easier for people, like without much note. And yeah,
I have no notes. I was just telling stories.
Yeah,
just now.
telling story. I think that's the better approach. And it's funny when a friend who told me that is a man, like he cares about others' emotional feelings. So that's impressive. I never thought of it before. I thought I just do it and that's enough. But there's always be room for improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is a very good and a very effective opinion, which I feel like even myself feeling more relaxing, and I want to engage more with people, more than my notes.
Okay, well said, well said. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all the thing I can take away from the first 4 chapters. And I realized something. I read, how do you say, the genre of these books. The genre is like
Gender?
social skills.
Mm-hmm.
The genre, like social skill book.
Oh, generic.
The self-help, yeah, like that.
Mm.
There are people say self-help. Yeah, maybe self-help. And I think that I can write a much thinner literature than this. This is the other 2 books that I have read. They also said like a few opinion of the author, just a few, but they write in a very long and maybe not too much story, just an explanation and justification.
Too lengthy.
Yeah, too lengthy. Then I think I can write much shorter. But now I realize that when they write it like this, it's like ad. You know ad when you like this
Advertisement?
Yeah, advertisement. This eye drop, when they want to advertise it, it appears everywhere. Yeah, on the bus, on the building, yeah, on the sign, on the commercial, and the way they write this book and other self-help book is the same method. Like they want us to, just surround by the opinion.
So they keep emphasizing the same point.
Yeah. So people just think about it. Yeah. Be able to think like they think for people. Like we don't have to think anything. We just read, and he write it he explained it in every aspect that I can imagine. Yeah, and others do so. It's kind of boring to read something over and over again, just a different way of expressing. But that has its values.
How many pages is this book?
It's above 400. But the first, there's how many chapters here? There's 13 chapters, and the first 4 chapters, that's the only thing I can take away.
Really?
Yeah.
But you finished the whole book?
I haven't. I only read 4 chapters, but all the thing I can tell you about. Oh my god! My phone just died. I use my phone.
Looking for the phone. That's so cute. It's a photo of a cat.
Yes.
Oh, you know what it is. Okay.
Yeah, my phone just died.
Now, so I shall do primate talk. Today, let's talk about Mentawai langur. So, this species of monkey. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
I was taking over your show.
I just use the integrated camera, not dedicated. Yeah, I have a dedicated camera. It's my phone. It just died.
Oh well, I was gonna say I'm gonna turn your show, your book club, into a primate club.
It's fine. You continue to explain that monkey. I don't know what's the name of it.
Mentawai langur.
Mentawai.
That's the island, the chain of islands in Indonesia that I was at, Mentawai. West Sumatra.
Ah, I'm seeing the faces
of the island.
I think I can share the screen. Can you see mine?
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
So what more can you say about this language?
So
oh, there's the location.
Yeah. So I went to this chain of islands. So this species of monkey is closely related to the monkey that I'm studying in Singapore, which is the Raffles-banded langur. They belong to this group of leaf-eating monkeys. So the diet, the food that they eat, is a lot of leaves, but also there's fruits and flowers in their diet. They are extremely shy because of hunting issues and deforestation. So at the moment, they are critically endangered. To see them was very challenging, very hard. And for many days, the photos that we took were not very good. So this photo was the best photo that I took after about 1 week trying to find the monkeys. And this group of langurs, they saw us. They were very shy and scared. But the adult male was curious. So he came out of the trees and looked at us. And then I quickly take some photos and then look back at him. So he was like, okay, they are not threats. So they sat there for a while, but then they decided to leave after a few minutes. So you can see that even though they are mostly black in color, the inside of their body is red in color, red or orange. And it's quite amazing because when they are moving in the forest, you can't see any red. So they're well camouflaged. This is another one. So yeah, it's very interesting how this bright color in the forest is well camouflaged.
Okay.
Okay, enough monkey talk.
I just forget to translate my sharing to Vietnamese audience. I'll do it right now. Cái cuốn sách mình đang đọc là đang đọc được 1 tuần rồi, thì nó có tên là Đàn ông sao hỏa và đàn bà sao kim. Đây là một cái thành ngữ, mình nghĩ là thế, bởi vì theo như Andy nói thì ở trong chắc là văn hóa Trung Quốc thì cô ấy cũng đã từng nghe câu này, và cái cách cô ấy lý giải về cái câu nói này nó đúng như là cái mục đích của, đúng là liên quan đến nội dung cuốn sách thì phải đúng mục đích của nó là để giúp cho hai giới nam và nữ có thể giao tiếp nhau tốt hơn. Thì đàn ông sao hỏa là đang nói đến cái tính cách mà bộc trực, thẳng thắn, không, nhưng mà lại thiếu cái sự cảm thông. Còn đàn bà sao kim thì đang nói đến cái sự kiểu như dễ bị tổn thương này, hay là sống cảm xúc này. Và có cái cách, nói chung là cả hai giới ấy thì đều có những cái có thể bù trừ cho nhau. Trong cuốn sách này sẽ giải thích kỹ hơn. Thế nhưng mà từ góc độ là mình là nam giới thì mình đọc cuốn này 4 chương đầu thì mình thấy là nói đúng về cơ bản là 100%. Và mình không biết về phía nữ thì như thế nào, nhưng mà có lẽ là nếu nói đúng về nam giới như vậy thì khi mà cuốn sách này nói đến cái giải pháp mà để giao tiếp tốt hơn với nữ thì nó cũng có cơ sở, nên mình nghĩ là đây là cuốn sách khá là có giá trị. Mặc dù là có nhiều các cái ví dụ là nó thuộc về văn hóa phương Tây chứ không phải là văn hóa phương Đông. Nghe nó có thể là nó không gây cái cảm xúc gợn trong các bạn khi khi mà các bạn đọc những cái ví dụ về cái việc mà nam giới hoặc nữ giới nói như thế nào để có những cái ảnh hưởng tốt hoặc là xấu đến cái giới còn lại. Thì cái mà mình đã rút ra được từ 4 chương đầu này đó là đàn ông thì thích giải quyết vấn đề. Đấy là cái mà mang lại cho đàn ông giá trị. Vậy khi mà vì vậy nó sẽ liên quan đến cái việc là đàn ông sẽ không hay chia sẻ, bởi vì cái việc chia sẻ thì nó phần nào đó sâu thẳm ở trong đàn ông thì nó là cái sự bất lực trong cái việc giải quyết vấn đề của mình, nên là đàn ông thường không ít chia sẻ, và đàn ông sẽ dễ bị cảm thấy bị tổn thương nếu mà cái sự chú ý không tập trung vào anh ta, tại vì như kiểu anh ta cảm thấy là mình không có cái giá trị trong cái việc là xử lý vấn đề trong một cái môi trường nhất định. Và vì là cái người mà thích giải quyết vấn đề, thế nên là cái suy nghĩ lúc nào cũng phải logic, và nó sẽ thiếu đi cái sự cảm thông, thiếu đi cái cảm xúc ở trong đó. Thế đấy là cái nguồn gốc của rất là nhiều các cái hành xử của nam giới mà khác với phụ nữ. Ngược lại thì phụ nữ sẽ dễ chia sẻ những cái suy nghĩ cũng như là những khó khăn của mình cho người khác, và cái việc chia sẻ này để giúp cho phụ nữ nghĩ được tốt hơn và cho người khác hiểu mình. Đấy, nghĩa là như kiểu là tất nhiên là người khác ở đây thì có lẽ là không nói đến nam giới, bởi vì đang gặp nghĩa là cái cuốn này đặt một cái vấn đề là nam và nữ đang có những cái khác biệt, thế nên là nhưng mà phụ nữ thì sẽ thường hay gặp những người phụ nữ khác để chia sẻ. Đấy là cái mà đã được đúc kết về tác giả. Thì tác giả là một nhà tâm lý học. Các bạn có thể thấy nhà tâm lý học.
John Gray.
Yes, he's John Gray, and he practiced medical psychology. That's very useful when he writes something. He has his own experience. Not just logical experience.
I look at his book. It's a lot of men and women and Mars and
like the other tactic of advertisement, right? They write many books just to cover every aspect of the problem. But when you talk about men and women, you can write as much as you want. As long as you has experience, you can write anything.
It's a topic that also a lot of people are interested, so there will be a lot of audience.
And let's get back to Vietnamese sharing. Mình vừa mới chia sẻ là John Gray là một nhà tâm lý và là một chuyên gia tư vấn của một cái tạp chí gia đình, thành viên ban tư vấn của Hiệp hội Quốc tế về hôn nhân và gia đình, thành viên của Hiệp hội các nhà tư vấn Mỹ, và ông đang sống ở Bắc California với gia đình. Thì cuốn sách này theo như cái lời cảm ơn thì ông ấy đã chắp bút được nhờ sự giúp đỡ của rất nhiều bạn bè, đồng nghiệp và đặc biệt là người vợ của mình. Thì không nhớ là bà vợ đấy có phải trong ngành tâm lý học hay không, cũng là một người đồng nghiệp, nhưng mà không rõ là ở một cái chuyên ngành này, có thể là khu bệnh viện thì cũng là đồng nghiệp ở khoa, không kỹ cái đấy, nhưng mà về những cái nội dung mà cuốn sách đưa đến cho mình thì mình cảm thấy nó rất là giá trị. Đây là một cuốn mà một người bạn cách đây 2 năm đã giới thiệu cho mình, mà bây giờ mình mới lập cái nhóm đọc sách này để tạo động lực cho mình để đọc những cái gì mà mọi người đã từng nói là rất hay, và mình còn một danh sách rất nhiều những cuốn hay mà mọi người đã từng giới thiệu và mình vẫn còn ghi nhớ và nốt lại, và mình sẽ đọc hết, đây là điều chắc chắn. Okay. Okay. I'm done with my sharing, and we still have time left. I think.
Your screen is still being shared. All about monkeys.
Yes. Let me close.
People logging in now will think, oh, has a book club turned into a monkey club?
It's fine as long as the monkey club has the interesting story, like that essay that you just told us about. Yeah, it has the same problem of the society we're facing now, just different protagonists.
The illustrations are also really quite adorable.
Yes. I wonder who wrote that. Who drew that.
I will type the title of the book later in your.
Yeah. I wonder if it has Vietnamese version.
Oh, maybe.
Many books that you share until now, I found that there's no Vietnamese version.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. But this one must be, or maybe I will be the one to translate it.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Yeah. Now, all I'm thinking is money, but I think I'll find interesting when I'm translating it.
Okay. Okay. Money.
Yeah, I really want to go to Singapore.
Yes. Very expensive. Yesterday, when my Vietnamese friends were here, every time they say, I want to do this in Singapore, but it's expensive. I want to buy this, but it's expensive. I was like, oh no, let me bring you somewhere that's not so expensive.
Oh, somewhere like in Vietnam?
Yeah, of course you will know there are places locals will know.
Yeah.
Not the touristy place. Touristy place, Marina Bay Sands or wherever, it's a lot of money. But I can get the same thing at a cheaper price.
I only went to the food court in Singapore, but I don't know if that's the cheapest. But it's definitely not the most delicious place. Yeah.
Okay, cheap and good. Okay, quality will be there.
Okay. Yeah, I trust you. Who else can I trust?
Rest assured. Okay.
Okay, I think we'll end soon today, and I'll let you sleep for tomorrow. And I need a good rest too.
Oh, to rest. Okay, very good.
Yeah. We rest to work.
Oh, no. If you say it like that, it sounds like you rest only because you want to work. No.
Yeah.
So you rest so that you can enjoy while you work and do things you like. With a healthy mind and body.
Yeah, that's the best way to convey it. That's the best. I haven't grasped the meaning of the meditation. That it has an imprint in my head. Like I'm still thinking, best to work. But yeah, even my teacher said you relax. You have to learn to relax. You breathe, and you loosen your muscle, your mind blank, and you just focus on yourself, your breathing, and your, how do I say, there are 7 gates in the body that I haven't felt any, but in theory there are 7, and when they open, and they can receive the energy from the universe, and with the right guiding, and people can, how do you say, converse it, or maybe transfer it
turn the energy into other forms.
Just make that energy good for our body. Like if you just receive it and without the conversion,
processing it.
Yeah, maybe you will be hard to sleep, or maybe more energy for you to stay calm.
Mm.
Yeah, I think I saw someone with the same problem, and they practice it in the wrong way, or maybe forget the some part of the procedure, and then they get like ADHD ADHD symptom, like
Cannot sit still.
yeah, cannot sit still, and they keep talking and thinking, and there's many emotion happen at the same time. Yeah. So that's the problem when you cannot reverse the energy you receive from the universe. Wow. But for me, I just meditate to bring myself to the nature state. Like if I am feeling sleepy, I will feel more sleepy. If I'm lacking nutrition, I will feel hungry, and I know exactly what I want to eat, not just junk food and not just habitual eating. Yeah.
So making more conscious decisions and putting more meaningful thought behind every action.
Yeah. Basically. Wow.
I translate well. So I was going to say that if I'm not a scientist or a researcher or conservationist, I'll be a translator because I like languages.
Yeah, you add not just talking to the translation, you express it with your face, your gesture.
My face.
Okay. I
Great.
think I'll see you when you said
I think next week I'm still available to read a book.
yes. And you inform me whenever the coffee that I sent you ran out.
It's finished?
It finished?
Oh, no, almost.
Okay. Oh, it took you like 3 months to finish it.
Yeah, so I do things very slowly.
But
Okay.
sufficiently, right?
Yeah. So
slowly but sufficiently.
yeah, deliberately, consciously, carefully,
Okay.
saving, because you will run out soon. Okay.
You can no, like but you drink the enough amount to make your work flows.
I drink coffee not to stay awake. I drink because I enjoy the taste.
That's another kind of addiction.
Maybe. Maybe.
But, without coffee, do you feel
sleepy?
lack of, like, you feel
yeah, I think you're right. It's addiction, or maybe something like it's an habit. So if certain how you start your day, you want to keep it that way. If not, something feels weird. So coffee is like that to me.
It's a mild addiction. Like you can.
Not like mahjong. Mahjong, I'm crazy. So that one is a very, deep addiction.
That's the thing that we don't talk about.
Oh, I talk all the time. I tell everybody, mahjong. Come on, let me win your money. Okay, let's not tell more people about my problem.
Yeah, but I will learn to play that game when I'm there.
Yes.
So. Okay, guess good night.
Yes.
See you next week.
Chúc mừng ngon.
Chúc ngủ ngon.
Okay.
How do you say chúc ngủ ngon in?
晚安.
晚安.
Yes.晚安. Bye, everybody.
I know an, but I don't know one.
One is night. So like 晚上 is night time. 早上 it's daytime. So it's one. An, night, peace.
Yeah, an is peace. I know. But I don't know one. One is
Yeah, night. Hmm?
Okay. I'm just thinking about the, the translation in Vietnamese is the same because um,
Chúc, it's to wish, right?
what? What is it?
Chúc mừng ngon. So chúc, is it to wish?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because it's like Chinese, 祝.
Ah,
It means to wish.
yeah.
So chúc to me is like 祝. Sounds the same. Nah, yeah. And then second word seems like
Ngủ.
an to me.
Ngủ, yeah. Ngủ is the verb. Is the action of sleeping.
And then
Ngon
ngon
is
is sleep.
an. Yeah.
Oh,
Like an.
oh.
Yeah. Ngon is like an.
Mm.
It's like peace.
So yeah, I can see similarities.
Yeah.
Next time your book club at the end can be like a language exchange. So people will learn more about the diversity of languages and the cultures. So this club becomes more and more diverse.
You know, when I was starting the book club, I thought about many activities that the book club can bring to people, but then I keep it in, you know, in the very narrow and you know, focusing
Focused.
on the important point, and it's easier for me also when I'm also working or during the day and only have a half an hour during the day. You know, I was thinking about even the debate contest. I know that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know that people might have many opinion upon one book. They may want to debate on it, but then I don't think in my thought, in my experience, in my belief, I don't think that's gonna give you any good in the long run. Like you gotta read it, you gotta read book the whole life to, you know, keep yourself updated and keep yourself informative. But then if you really want to dig in something, you have to debate. You have the cognitive thought about it, and then yeah, that's where the debate contest is good for. But then it's not my book club. I want people to, you know, maintain the habit of reading. Not just, maybe not every day, but they remember me when they want someone to accompany them to read. You know,
Yeah.
Here I am. Yeah, every
with
day.
the pure intent of reading.
Yeah.
And not the interpretations of different ways of what derives from reading.
Yeah, that's why I don't have a comment on any book that people share. Yeah, they share because that's their conclusion, or maybe that's their opinion. And I haven't read it. Most of the book that they share, I haven't read it, so I cannot comment on it. I just comment based on my experience, and that's not good. That's not informative. I've done that for years. Like I get myself in the habit of what I usually do before book club. I just justify everything that I'm doing, so I will not change because I'm maybe afraid to change, or maybe I think my life is complicated enough.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I want to settle that soon, but then I think I just realized that there are many people that way more clever and success and maybe just know more than me. I cannot stop here, so I want to have the motivation to you know, develop myself more.
That's good.
was a skeptical and maybe just insecure boy. You know, just 2 years ago, I'm not like this. Then the big realization came and it changed everything. But I don't want to change people. I just want to accompany them in the journey to whatever they're doing, because I think just the good intent is enough.
The good intent and maybe a platform or a place for them to
Yeah,
do things.
yeah, that's where the club, it's all about.
Which sometimes will be a monkey club. So whenever your internet is unstable, I will come in. Everybody, today we talk about monkeys.
Okay, I will let you have your
My
session.
sleep.
Yeah,
Is it?
your session.
My session. Okay.
Yeah, because
Awesome.
I think not in the 9:30, maybe earlier, to avoid you know conflict of the time people read. We can do it earlier. It's another activity of the club to exchange information and maybe meet special guests. Yeah, in the future, I think I'll have my special guests.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I look forward to how it will develop.
Yeah, that's every great channel I've done. They collab with others.
Mm-hmm.
And,
it's a good idea.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And okay, good night. See you.
Chúc ngủ ngon.
Chúc ngủ ngon. One night.
One night. Ciao, everybody. Oyasumi nasai.
How many language can you tell people about chúc ngủ ngon?
Chúc ngủ ngon, good night, 晚安, oyasumi nasai, and then I know Thai, but now suddenly I forgot about it.
Yeah, you know what I'm wearing?
Thai, elephant.
Yeah, elephant.
Oh, nice.
This is one of my relatives visit Thailand a few years ago, and they gave it to me. And it's the color is
Brown
too
color.
white.
Oh.
Too white. Yeah, but I think it's best for this weather. It's too hot here in Vietnam, and also very humid during these few days.
Very hot in Singapore too.
Yeah, but
stay hydrated.
Humid? Is it humid?
Humid too. Actually, I think it's more humid than Vietnam.
Wow.
Because we are right at the equator. So it's pretty hot and humid. Yeah.
You just want to go outside or maybe sit on.
No. I don't want to go outside. I just want to be inside.
You want to be inside.
Because it's so hot outside.
But the air quality outside is good now since the humidity is high.
In the forest, yes. In the forest is nice.
I have air quality measurement device. Back when I was in GIZ, the office has that device, and every day I took the measure of the air quality outside of that building, and I noticed every time there's a humid or light rain, heavy rain, the air quality is good. It's green. But when it's dry, even if it's hot or it's cold, just dry, then it's purple level. Yeah.
Have you seen red before?
I think purple is above red in air quality.
Oh.
Index. Yeah, but I have to recheck it, double check.
I thought red was gonna be the most severe.
Yeah, but these days you want to go out and enjoy outside, because I sitting inside for most of the time during the past few years.
True.
Even you are, your background is environmental or maybe environmental
biology.
Science. Biology, yeah. But your field work compared to your office work is, this has a disparity.
Yeah, these days, more office work.
Always. But Yeah, I walk outside a couple of times during the day, like to make myself active,
Mm-hmm.
not stationary.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so but it's time for stationary lighting.
Oh yes.
Line, yes.
It's for 睡觉时间.
What's that?
It means sleep time.
Just chúc ngủ ngon in Vietnamese. There's no other phrase.
We have many ways to say good night.
Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams.
Yeah. But when I actually have a good sleep, I don't dream. No.
Ah, okay. Yeah, when you are in deep sleep.
Yeah, you don't dream when you are in good sleep. When you're not sleeping well, you dream.
Your mind is too active. Yeah.
I don't know why.
So I wouldn't say sweet dreams. I would say no dreams.
Yeah, just sleep tight. Yeah.
No dreams.
No dreams. No dreams. It's like a command. I should obey. Okay, I'll sleep now.
All right. Have a good rest, everyone.
Okay. Chúc mọi người ngủ ngon nhá. Hẹn gặp lại mọi người tuần sau.